Hey guys, what's up? It is Monday. We are back with an awesome
gadget testing video.
Kitchen gadget testing video. You guys love these. We love doing them too. I think there's some pretty good ones today, right?
I think so too. It's one of those things where there's a problem and somebody's tried to solve it and make it kind of easier and safer.
Yep. All right, so BigJon TV, we're all about food, family, and fun. Sometimes, like these kinds of videos, we're not eating, we're testing things. So it's kind of nice, a little bit of a break from all the normal just eating things.
But still in the world of food.
And it's fun, right? Comment down below if you like these kinds of videos and what other kinds of kitchen gadgets you'd like to see us do. We've done bacon cooking, we've done watermelon cutting, we've done garlic peeling
and smashing.
And most of these gadgets out there are stupid and pointless. So let us decide those things for you.
Yep.
Make sure you smash that like button.
So today we are talking corn.
Specifically.
On the cob.
On the cob.
So these are 4 corn cobs that I've cooked off. They're not too hot anymore. Yeah. They're hand warm. Yeah. Warm to the hand, warm to the touch. What's the word?
Warm to the warm to the hand. Yeah, so the point of this video is not to show you how to cook the corn. Cook it however you want. That's not what we're talking about. So grill it, boil it.
Okay, so sometimes a recipe calls for corn not on the cob.
Right. So you can go buy it. It's available at every place that sells. You can't find corn on the cob year round.
Correct.
For the most part. At least in California. We get it most of the year, but
right.
Corn on the cob or cut off in the bag, that's a standard thing.
Right. But sometimes fresh is better. We live really close to a big corn growing area. So this corn was grown like 15 miles from our home.
And if you get it on sale, when it's thriving and in season, they're like 20 cents an ear.
Yep.
So if you're trying to stock up, you're either going to have a ton of work to do or you can't. I mean, you're going to have to do the work.
Right. A lot of times we do buy corn when it's in the season. We parboil it and freeze it.
Yep.
So then we have fresh corn year round.
So let us see if there is an easier tool for getting the corn kernels off the cob.
Right. So should I show the way I would normally do it first?
All right, so let us show you. This is how we do it.
This is like a Food Network hack that I learned for doing the corn on the cob. So you get your pan. And you cut down. And then it catches it.
Yep.
And it holds it steady.
Oh, just don't connect with that metal because that's a horrible noise. Don't do the whole thing either. Let's
So then, super clean.
Yeah.
Well, sort of. Like, I always feel like this is the best part of the corn here.
That's what I was going to say because I wanted to show how much meat is still left on there. So if you're really good with that knife and you can get it super close to the cob.
Right. Like, I feel like I did pretty good.
But there, you can still see a little bit of the insides.
The good part.
Yeah, the good part of that corn. So that's the method that we do. That's how we do it.
Yep. So that's like easy enough. You
Yep.
just go around and do the whole corn.
Yep.
Should I continue this one and compare at the end the cobs?
Do it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
So then I'll keep doing this one. Why don't you introduce one of the tools?
So let's start with here because it's there. This is called the corn stripper.
Is her name Candy?
I'm not saying
Candy corn?
You can't use that. That's inappropriate. And this is a family-friendly channel. Okay, this is called the corn. I'm not making it up. This is a corn stripper. All these items came from Amazon. We're going to link them in our Amazon storefront if you want to buy them. If we tell you they're garbage, we probably won't put them in the storefront. But
well, okay. Here's the thing. I have a segment that is things we've tried. And it doesn't necessarily mean that we endorse them. We've just tried them.
True. Like, we're not getting paid by these companies. We are, we thought they looked good. We thought they would be interesting. And that's how we're going to do it. So I was kind of thinking I would just take the pieces of machinery out of here and use them without reading the instructions to see if I could figure it out. I think that'd be funner.
I agree.
This looks like a giant mouse for a computer. And it's got big gnarly teeth underneath. Those are sharp too, holy crap. And then I would assume that the corn would then be dumped out of the backside with that little hole right there. So the only...
you put that cutting mat under you
Okay.
to keep a little bit
And
of
if
less
you
mess.
want to read the directions, then by all means, feel free.
Well, I think what I'll do is I'll read the directions and I'll let you know whether you're right or wrong.
Yep. So I'm assuming like running a planer, right, across a piece of wood. You didn't know I knew that word, did you?
I'm shocked.
But my concern is if your fingers get a little bit too close up the
Right.
edge there, that little piece is a bit gnarly.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that you're just going to go like this. All right. I feel like it has a hard time biting in to start with, but gosh, those scare me.
They are a bit scary.
Should I just keep do the whole thing
Yeah,
again?
do the whole thing. And then we'll kind of compare what we get off of each one, because these were really pretty similar in size and shape.
Am I, according to the instructions,
You
am I
are
doing
doing
it right?
it correct.
Okay. I promise I didn't look beforehand.
And it
I
did
really
say
don't read directions.
to dump the container out if it gets too full.
Okay.
It holds
Well,
a half
duh.
a cup at a time.
I mean, why would you not?
I don't know.
Ah,
Ooh, it catches the juice too. You have corn juice.
I think we should have done a lot more corn than just done a whole bunch. And see, I don't think it's...
Ooh, I feel like you're digging in too much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not... I'm making sure I want to get all the meat off, but...
Right.
Yeah, like there's some... maybe some cob in that one. Yeah, that was a whole strip of corn that got left on.
Right.
The innards.
I feel like this side, where you started, is a lot thicker.
Yeah.
Like you missed the
I
corn
totally,
itself.
yeah, I totally missed that whole...
But
Oh, yeah, okay.
the front side, where you finished,
Yeah.
seemed better. So I don't know how you would remedy that.
Yeah.
Because it really all depends on how far you push in to begin with.
Right. So, pretty clean. I mean, I had to take a couple passes to get it properly cleaned.
And is it easy to dump out of the container?
It was a little bit of effort to shake it on out, but I mean, I didn't have to put my finger in there or open it up or anything.
Right, and it does open up. Why don't you show that real quick?
Yeah, I was going to say, I better be able to open up to get it cleaned out, but there's a little... Oh, see?
You do almost get yourself?
Yeah.
Those look deadly.
It really... I'm scared of that thing.
Because, like, it seems like that shouldn't be the only way to get everything out. But maybe it is.
The problem right now is that it's all slippery. There's a little nub here, and there's a little nub here. This one clearly pushes in. That's why there's an indent. So I feel like I got to push it in
And pull it
and out at the same time, but it's all...
But then that sharp blade is by your hand. So maybe not. Maybe be careful. I don't want a trip to the hospital today.
Yeah, that's pretty gnarly. That actually is getting too close for my own comfort.
Right.
So I'm done.
All right, hand me that bowl. I'm going to transfer this into the bowl.
Okay. All right, am I doing the next one too? Do you like me monkeying around with it, or do you
Sure.
want to jump in on the next one?
Why don't you do the next one and then I'll do the third.
Okay.
I mean the fourth.
I need this stupid zip ties on things. All right, so that was the corn stripper
Corn stripper.
by...
Norpro.
Norpro.
Quality for the cook.
Now this one's called Cobb Corn Stripper by Chef'n. Alright, so an inner ring with teeth, an outer ring that holds it. I like that there's a separation between my hand and...
this one seems safer.
Now, I'm going to test this one because this corn on the cob is bigger than that one. I'm going to put the bigger one through it.
All right.
I want to see if it can handle it. It does look like there's some room for some stretching. And then...
I don't think so.
Well, if it cuts it down to just that size, there's going to be a lot of cutting. So, I'm assuming the teeth go down on there, and I would just kind of shove it down on there.
Yeah.
Ready, set.
It says, safely strip whole cobs of corn. Insert and press corn cob downward on serrated blade to strip kernels. Enjoy fresh
You know
corn
what?
in soup, salads, and bread all year long. That's a good idea. And they actually show not being pushed down, but being pushed like through. It says insert and press corn cob downward on serrated blade to strip kernels. So the instructions are not very complex or detailed. I feel like maybe you've reached maximum size there.
Yep. I know I'm not in the bowl, but this makes more sense to me. This is gonna let loose.
You can have corn flying everywhere.
It's going, but I feel like I'm cutting into the cob. That really doesn't stretch open that much wider.
No, it was a solid steel ring. There was no stretchability.
I want to just be like, wham!
It seems like it's really clean. You're gonna ding the table.
Yeah, in trouble.
Oh, it's going. But the amount of effort you're putting into this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, see if you can do that, because I'm fighting. I don't want it to shoot all over and get me, but I wasn't trying to cut through it. I was just trying to shove it through, though.
Twisting it seems to work better. Look at how easy this is. Because then you're using. I had a piece to fall out, but that's nice and clean. There's some bits stuck. Let me see the knife real quick.
That got super close.
But like, I don't feel like there's icky bits on here. It's like the whole kernel. And then twisting it was really nice. So let's put this near there.
You know what though? Look at all the meat down here.
Yeah, on the smaller section, that's true. But if it's smaller than the whole, it'll never get any better.
And it totally got me in the nose. I totally thought that there was a little bit of a stretching ability on that, but there's really not.
Nope.
So cool. All right, that one was a lot of work.
But you know what? Once I took over and I was twisting, it was not nearly as much work.
Right. I didn't want to cut through it like a knife. I wanted to just be able to. Did it say twist or just shove through?
It doesn't say twist.
All right.
But that did work significantly different.
It did. All right, next gadget up, we have got the OXO brand Good Grip Corn Prep Peeler.
I do like OXO brand products most of the time. A lot of the things we have are OXO brand. And this one just looks like a vegetable peeler. It's got the blade here.
We're going to get a hard time for not rinsing these tools before we use them. Oops.
Yeah.
My bad.
I'm assuming you just start and go.
The plate or the bowl, because you're going to have a hard time.
This one's super smooth, actually.
That was really clean.
I'm going to do another strip and then I'll give you a turn.
Corn.
I feel like that was pretty good.
It's coming off nice and clean, and it's not like shooting all over the place.
Yeah, because even the bunt pan and the knife, I feel like it shot me a lot. Like I've got corn down the front of me. I am kind of sticky from all the corn juice.
So how'd you do it?
I think more towards you than down.
Yeah, that actually worked.
Let me grab this and see what the directions actually say. Quickly and safely remove corn kernels. Compact ergonomic design for effortless prep. Comfortable handle works with every grip. Ever sharp stainless steel blade won't rust. Dishwasher safe. It says 0 about how to use it. It's fairly intuitive though.
Yeah.
You put it on and you pull down.
Yeah, put and peel basically.
But I feel like you're almost digging in too far on some spots.
Yeah.
Yours wasn't as like fluid.
Yeah. I went with what just went natural, you know?
Okay. But like, I feel...
Yeah.
Where did that fall out of your ear?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so let's compare. So this was me with the knife, and I did afterwards take my knife and kind of scrape it down. That's one of the benefits of using a knife.
Right.
If you're using those tools, you have no way to like go back through and grab it without grabbing a knife.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So like mine is super clean.
This one though,
you could keep going.
you can keep going. I can keep scraping until there's nothing left to scrape. And I like the fact that there's not a big blade, and I'm not having to balance it on top of something.
Right.
I can just hold it and peel. This one doesn't scare me as much as the teeth on this bad boy right here. Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
Yeah, that one is scary. Let me see this one more time.
As far as cleanliness of the cob and the ease to use, as far as tools go, I think this one's probably the winner in my book.
Yeah, but even like trying to go back to get the last of it, it's not so easy.
Okay. Well,
like it's got a serrated edge, and it really wants to dig in.
it wants to bite and hold. Yeah. Well, you're okay. Now we're just getting splattered.
There it goes. I like getting the last bits.
Yeah. That's better than we get with our teeth, though. That's for sure.
That's true. Okay, so
corn
OXO,
everywhere.
pretty good.
Yeah. This one's not bad. It's a little bit more difficult and more effort, depending on corn cob sizes.
I was gonna say it's very limiting to size.
Yeah. If it was a huge giant one, then.
Or if it's a small one, you're gonna lose a lot of corn.
That's true too. You'll just slide right by.
These two are probably my least favorite.
Yes. Agreed.
I think that the OXO does the same job as this one without being freaking scary.
The collecting of the corn in here is nice. But losing a finger, not so nice.
Exactly. Like we did make kind of a mess, but it wasn't too bad if you've got a nice prep surface.
Because I was involved.
Maybe that doesn't really come apart.
It's got to. Look at that little clip right there.
You're scaring me. You're gonna gouge yourself.
I know.
All right, and so this was the corn stripper. Ah, you got it.
Boom. There we go.
So I feel like it did a decent job.
I'm so sticky with corn.
Yeah, there's corn everywhere.
If you guys want a really good, check this out, corn cob jelly recipe.
Very bizarre.
We're going to pop that up right there. Make sure you go watch that one.
We have a couple other corn recipes too.
Yeah, a lot of corn recipes. We're in California. We do get corn a lot.
Yes.
All right, so overall, your consensus is, if you had to buy a tool...
If I had to buy a tool, I'd go with the OXO.
Agreed.
I think it was super simple. I'm not certain if it's actually ergonomic, but it does fit your hand pretty well.
Yeah.
And it was easy to pull back.
Yeah.
It was just as easy as a knife, if not more so.
And I feel just a hair or two safer.
This is really good corn.
Yeah, I really want to eat a bowl of corn now.
Holy cow.
So, let's get on with that. That's the video. That's the kitchen gadget review for today. Hope you guys enjoy it. We don't have any kids here to give us their standard lines. So,
nope, so we gotta do it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Yeah, make sure you smash that notification bell and hit all so you get notified when we post. We try and do the kitchen gadgets at least once a month. We say they're a little bit more work, a little bit more involved, but we love doing them. So
they are totally purchased by us. We are not sponsored by these companies.
Right.
They're not suggesting them to us.
Right.
We're going out on our own and finding things that we want to try.
Exactly. So make sure you smash that like button, show the support so we know you like these videos too. Otherwise, there's no point in doing them.
Good call.
Basically.
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video.
Yep.
We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Bye.